I've actually like started this last year, man, and then I just like held it off for like so many months since last September until started working on it earlier this month.
Pretty sick, though.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's just building off your head.
Well, not. Some of it is actually kind of a derivative from like a reference sheet that I actually decided to pull from online and then put into this world. Like I know like a program that lets you go ahead and do that. Like it's called SpriteCraft. Like you just go ahead and load an image into it and then. Oh, hello. How's it going? Yeah, that happened. Hold on a second, I forgot to set this on top. Oh wait, it is? So why is it not acting like it? What? It's not staying on top, what the heck? Whatever. That would be my chat window, like, just, because you know, I would get like at least one viewer every time I stream, and then that person would just go ahead and I'd start talking to them. Come on, man, like... And technical difficulties are kind of a wonderful thing. I swear, like, you know, thank God this is not actually a worldwide stream, because, look, there was actually like a 20th anniversary, no, 25th anniversary Sonic stream that was tried once, and, like, they did not even start on schedule. They legit didn't even start on schedule. I mean, at one point there was even, like, concerts in the damn thing, and then there was actually a moment where the audio just, like, started fizzling out. They couldn't get the audio to stay right on the stream properly. And there was even a kicker part where there was a guy singing a lyric to it, and as soon as he pointed the mic to the audience, the audio broke.
Oh, wow. That's it, stuff.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I did not really watch the stream itself. I saw like a montage of it. So someone just decided to go out of their way to make a montage out of the whole goddamn Ah man, I swear to God, like I don't know what the fuck happens to the glory days of Sonic. Like there was a point that apparently his popularity eclipsed Mickey.
Wow, for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was just like a very short moment though.
Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
That's crazy. Fucking Sonic. Sonic was actually really popular. When was this? Early 2000s?
I think late 90s actually.
Late 90s?
Yeah. I mean, Sonic did come out in 1991. The original game.
Yeah.
There's also some mini games I like to play on this server called Hypixel now and then, but let me tell you, if I were to play those mini games right now, I would suffer from so much lag because I haven't figured out how to improve my computer speed ever since it kind of had some lag problems with streaming. That's actually something I would like to try out of curiosity, but at the same time, look, I would want you to have it too, like, and at that point, I'm asking myself to give you a melted smoothie. Oh my god, that's not gonna fly, man. Maybe if I go ahead and bring like a lunchbox that's full of ice, it would have a better chance. But why would I want to bring a lunchbox full of ice? That would just be cold. You know?
They actually had those. I know what you're talking about. They had like the lunch boxes that were super cold in there. You don't even have to ice. There's I think those are.
Actually, I wasn't thinking about those, but yeah, you know what? That actually would be a good idea.
It's just things like that, right? Where they're like cold inside.
Yes. Yeah. But you know, it's going to be the best idea ever because I swear, like, it's really just a thing. It's just a thought. It's a thing that would be dangerous to go through because if I'm not going to spill the drink, then the drink is going to melt. I actually rode my bike all the way from lower part of Brooklyn to a part of Queens, like the middle of Queens, and it was a cold drink I was delivering via Uber Eats. The distance was so long, and you know, Uber Eats thought that I was like in a car or something, I guess. I'm not even in an e-bike this time. Like, the customer accepted it as it is, but after that I just decided to go on delivering with Uber Eats less often. They don't go ahead and tell you what restaurant you're picking up from. That's one thing I don't like about.
Yeah, that's probably really annoying.
Maybe lower the game volume just a little more. Okay, maybe like 32. Yeah, it's not too loud over the music now. Hey, did you look into any of the clubs yet?
Yeah.
Which?
I don't actually know.
You're not sure what to go for? Well, you know, you got time to decide, and it's really more helpful to go ahead and sign up for the clubs now than look into them later because some the clubs have progression in them, and if you sign up for them too late, you would start like just late enough that you wouldn't even know what's going on in it, or maybe you might not even be able to get into it at all.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, there's just a lot of them that I didn't like. There's a few that I call my eye.
Which ones are the ones that caught your eye?
Hockey was probably one of the ones. So hockey's like an actual sport. Can't really play. But hockey, ice hockey, what else? That's it,
That's all you can think of, really?
yeah. I don't know why I can't think of it, I'm blanking. Because none of them really jumped out at me. The only one that did was hockey for me.
I wanted to join an art club, but there's none that I was able to see that's in the directory.
Yeah, I was trying to look for something art too, but there's not really.
Wait, you were looking for something art related?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What motivated you to look for an art club?
I kind of like art. I'm into it. I used to do it when I was a kid. I used to paint art. I was a pretty good drawer, but I just stopped doing it.
Is it kind of weird for me to admit that sometimes I like the animal cartoon character kind of based art? Like not even based on actual cartoons. Like sometimes I think you would probably get what I mean.
You mean like animal cartoons? Animal cartoon people, characters?
Kind of, yeah.
So like Scooby-Doo and like Brian Griffin?
Well, actually, these characters are of these artists' own creations, basically. There's like a weird thriving community based on this kind of art culture where people make their own characters and then they actually pitch themselves to have other people commission them for art with their own characters, or even they can even like make characters to sell them for money, like sell rights to a character, and it applies to themselves in this kind of character creation community.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, this dragon is kind of along the lines of that.
So you not even finished with half the dragon. So you still have to do a whole nother half eventually?
After more than a year, I haven't really finished half of the dragon, but yeah, you know what? Look at this. Look at this. Look at what I can do. So I'm gonna get this block of diamond, and I'm gonna go all the way down here. And then I'm gonna like this, that. Actually, you know what? No. It's like that and that. And then I'm gonna copy that and rotate 180. Paste. Yeah, that's normally not a thing that's in the original version of Minecraft, but it's just that, you know, bots. They make you do shit that the normal game can't let you do.
So what do you have to finish? Just the wings and the feet and what? What did you get done so far? I got her tail done-ish. I still gotta go ahead and finish the back spikes a little bit, and the wings are obvious. These front legs I gotta go ahead and refine. Yeah, because look at that. That's barely a dragon leg. That, if you can even call it that. That's like a bunch of spears just brushed together. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so. Is that how the app told you to do it?
Sorry, what?
Is that how the like app told you how to do it?
App?
I don't know. Didn't you say like how do you? I think you said you downloaded some mod or something that shows you what they're doing.
Oh, it's a mod that lets you do the function. It doesn't really show you what to do necessarily.
What did it do? What does it help you with?
Oh, the mod that I ended up doing right now is World Edit, so it actually lets you create new blocks if you actually know how to do it, like set 0. No, wait. Set stone. So, the area that I actually had selected before actually has some stone now. I think I can pick undo, so that's just gone. Otherwise, I can actually go ahead and use like a brush, so that way it generates a sphere or whatever. Brush, sphere, whoa. Damn it. There we go. Look at this. not in normal Minecraft.
Not yet.
That was an accident. Oh my god. Yep, yo, you know how... actually, you wouldn't really know it, but like, there's a thing that newcomers to MMORPGs would do by complete accident, where they would press W and then don't even move, and they would go ahead and ask how to move in the chat, because... oh my god, they realized that they've actually been pressing W in a chat this whole time. Sometimes the chat windows are just so damn small that they don't even notice it at first. I mean, you know what? At the very least, the way this game's chat system works actually makes sense. You press the T button to pull up the text. I just decided to do like a shit post. I'm actually wondering what would happen if one of those city ghetto type of people would come in here, just like open the door, none of us expected, and then they just want to know what song we're listening to, and they just see Minecraft. I mean, it's gained back some popularity in recent years. Like, it was kind of dying in popularity, even though the game was still growing sales numbers. It's weird how games can die in some cases and then they just come back to life in some form. Heck, you know what? There's a bunch of Minecraft YouTubers who tried shifting to Fortnite, but then Fortnite actually is not even talked about as much as it used to be even last year. Like, it hasn't even been out for so long, and Fortnite's already starting to be stopped to talk about. Shit. I don't know if I like the shape of this wing. Yeah, you know what? The way this wing is shaped, I don't even know if it makes sense. Like I'm thinking of, like, the way I'm visualizing it, like, this part of the wing looks good. It looks like it actually can look like a natural dragon wing, but then comes this part where it just like has a little bulge. Like, if she's actually going ahead and flapping her wings downward, then I can probably understand this motion of the wing, but how does it actually correlate with this position of the wing finger? I'm thinking like it's going to be another arc going that way. She's not even flying, she's going to be sitting in a goddamn small pond or something. She's a water dragon, so...
What do you have to read with power? Touch it up a little bit?
Yeah, I might have to go ahead and shift the wing a little bit, but I'm not going to do it in Minecraft because I barely know how to work with World Edit Beyond, the brush, the sphere, and stuff like that. Like, terraforming in Minecraft itself, I'm not sure how to do quite well. At least not yet, anyway. I would have to get some practice doing so, but right now, I just want to stick to what I know.
get a shave, shower, and oral hair starter set for just $5. After that, the restock box.
Shit, I forgot to fill out my liability form for the equestrian club. Have you ever been to a theme park before?
Yeah.
When was the last time you've been?
Last time? I actually don't know.
Yeah, you know, I actually don't know either, and to be honest with you, every time I hear a Six Flags advertisement nowadays, I just feel like, hey, you know what? I want to go there. And guess what I don't do? Go there.
Was it a long time ago for you? I know mine wasn't too long ago. I just don't remember when.
There was a time that me and my own family would go to Six Flags once a year, and at this point, they had like a safari thing going for itself. They allowed every traveler, every car commuter to go through the safari tour itself. But now they only allow dedicated, trained drivers to go through the pathway.
Is it safari in Six Flags? Really?
Yeah.
Did you drive through it?
That used to be the case.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is that someone fucked up really bad, and that's why there had to be the regulation that a trained driver can only go there now.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, if you wanna go ahead and look at the name of the song, I got it on my stream overlay. Like I said, it's minimal, but hey, you know what? At least it shows the song. It's on my Twitch channel. Oh yeah, you know, I never really told you my Twitch channel, did I?
I don't have Twitch. So.
Fair enough. At one point, people were actually allowed to sign up for Twitch via Facebook, but I don't really know if that's still something that can happen. So, Twitch is now owned by Amazon, so... Yeah, Amazon owns a lot of companies, and they're trying to own the world in terms of the Internet of Things.
Wow, I did not know Amazon owns this.
Amazon has their own movie studio.
Really?
Yeah!
What? Really? That's crazy. That's Amazon.
To be honest with you, I think they're actually a better company to look upon when it comes to big corporations, because at the very least they're not data hogs like Google and Facebook are. However, you know what? They do have some weird practices themselves with regards to their warehouses in particular. Sometimes the workers have to be on a crunch. This pussy is a vending machine? What? What kind of lyrics is that? I heard that part. You know, something I've realized is that I got my microphone echoing into my stream, and the TV is loud enough that the music would just echo into the mic, and they would hear not only the original audio, but also the audio from the TV, and it would just like sound just grainy or something like that. Okay, look. I'm gonna put Twitch on my phone right now. Just go ahead and get you to look at what I'm talking about. Where's Twitch on my phone? There it is. This? How do I go to my channel again? You know what? I think it would actually make sense for Amazon to have their own movie studios, considering they have original Prime video shows.
Yes, does Netflix have their own thing though?
Netflix has their own shows and originals, and yeah, they do have Hollywood level productions of movies now. There was this movie called Bright, like a weird formulaic movie, but it actually demonstrates what Netflix is capable of when it comes to movie production. Anyway, yo, plug these headphones in and just listen. There's a little slap,
Yeah.
Do you hear what I mean?
The song stopped playing, so I can't hear.
Well, you know, it's actually too low for you to be able to hear the echo at the moment. The TV has too low of a... What the fuck? Yep, yeah, look at what's on screen. Look at that. What is that? This is literally in high school for this guy. This title grade guy right over here. He literally just messaged me like this inflated shirt guy, and I tell you, man, like it does not even look manly. Are you able to hear the echo?
I just hear your voice and my voice. I don't hear any music. It's too low, I think.
Really? To be honest with you, I would have thought that the what's it called, music would have actually been blasting into my computer's microphone. Maybe it knows that it's playing. It's getting the audio from the TV, and that's why it's just like. I gotta say though, look. When it comes to streaming, you gotta make sure that some things are in place that. Even as a professional streamer, like, there has to be little focus as possible. Oh, hello. Look at that. So I got a chat message now. Yeah, but you know, it's actually a bot that echoes my messages from all the channels that I stream on. I stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Picardo at the same time. Picardo being like this streaming platform for artists. It's actually been put into really hardcore obscurity because Twitch actually put their own art category, and yeah, Twitch actually became like more popular than Picardo as an art streaming platform then. But the one difference is Picardo allows not safe for work. What's up, Shadow? How's it going, Shadow? I'm streaming from my college dorm right now. You're all prepped up for the hurricane, man? He lives in Florida. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to do this now. I'm gonna exit out of Minecraft. I'm gonna make a backup of that world. I like to make backups of the stages that I do. So that way if I fuck up at one point, at the very least, there's a new... Oh my god, big hurricane now, category 4. This guy is going to have a hell of a trip with his weather.
Oh, is he visiting there? Is he from Florida or is he...
He lives in Florida.
That sucks. Hurricane, wow. Hopefully it doesn't get higher than that.
Yeah, category 5. You know, I don't know whether I've actually endured a category 5 hurricane before. I do know that I've actually experienced a hurricane before, though. Like, I ended up getting an extra week stay in Puerto Rico because of it. Because of one hurricane, yeah.
Like where you live in Yonkers?
I live in Yonkers, yeah, but I was visiting in Puerto Rico because my mother had family there. Well, most of my grandma's family, but...
Was it a big hurricane?
After that, it wasn't really that much. Shadow, I think it was like, what year was it? Maybe 2012, 2013? I don't know, it's been a long time ago.
It wasn't that big of a hurricane, right? It was like minor kind of?
Well, I think a couple of palm trees would have fallen.
What was Hurricane Sandy?
I did not get that experience, but...
I got Hurricane Sandy pretty bad. Tree fell on my mom's car. And, lights were out for like a good week or two.
Oh, wait. This was while you were in Long Island, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, so Westchester kind of got a bit of a taste of that too. Yeah, that's right, but I don't remember what it was.
I don't know what it was either. My friend was playing, like he was outside during the hurricane. When it first came, he was outside, his whole family, they were like playing games and shit.
What the
cool,
fuck?
Right?
Why?
I don't know. Because I guess it was just cool. I guess the hurricane's coming, you're just outside chilling. I guess it was before it got really, really bad.
Alright.
It said category 3 hurricane. I mean, it wasn't the worst hurricane ever, but still the power was out for a good week. So
you know what? I think Hurricane Candy actually cut power from my home too, and we actually got dry ice in our home.
Dry ice in one? How good dry ice in one?
No. We literally went to a mobile Continental truck that was hoisting, just like transporting blocks of dry ice for people without power to get their food still ice cold in their refrigerator, so that way they wouldn't spoil for having power out for too long. I gotta say, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, but that was only category 3. He's talking category 5, so that's not good. That's gonna be really bad, actually.
How big was this hurricane, Shadow?
You said category 5, right?
No. He's talking about category 2 from a couple years ago now. My Twitch channel is Big Critter Spyro, so you can actually go ahead and look on that Twitch chat just to see what he's saying now and then. You might want to do it on your computer though, because you would need to install the app to do it on mobile. I think this is part of an ad. Yep. my god, the biggest hit since Y2K.
Easily. That's a good band, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why I ended up going like because of the Y2K reference though. At one point, all the tech wizards and people that were relying on computers for everyday life or something like that were actually becoming scared and stuff like that. And hell, you know what? A lot of the major big industrial and even major transportation systems were starting to rely on computers. So imagine the scare that people were starting to have because of the way some of the legacy coding and everything was. So there happens to be like a 97 thing and then like a 98, 99, but in like a 2-digit system, it wouldn't really be 100, it would just be like 00. So, a lot of these systems actually were based on this cycle that they would actually go ahead and reset to 0, and at 0, a lot of things shut off. You got 1 that's equal to true and stuff like that in simple Python coding, and then you got 0 that's false. You basically 1 is the on switch, 0 is the off switch. So if there wasn't an ass load of programming that was put into place, Y2K might have eliminated the future of technology. Our modern world of technology might have been completely different.
Didn't I know that? Y2K, really?
Yeah. Okay, you know what, maybe I should just position this phone right here. There we go. Yo, Shadow, so, is that here still streaming? Let me know when she's finished that one bitch, because you know what, to be honest with you, I would rather that she works on someone else. Seriously, like, I really do not want to see that bitch. There was like this, one person that I actually used to legitimately stalk without even realizing it, and because of that, well, we actually got like into a couple of feuds and shit like that now and then, and really and honestly, I just don't want to deal with her anymore.
Why? What are you talking about? How would you stop her?
This happened to be a long time ago. There was like this stigma that Spiral fans used to get, me being one of them, that Skylander Spiral was just like ugly as fuck, and therefore this whole Skylander series should not have deserved to become as popular as it did. So, because of that, the fanboys, like the haters, actually started coming about, me being one of them, toxic guys, even hating on the people that like Skylanders, or just like went ahead, put some hateful comments. I ended up being one of these people. See, this one person, and then I just got blocked. And you know, I wanted to apologize. I wanted to say sorry, and you know what? I was younger then. I didn't really know that making alts to follow this person would actually qualify as stalking, because all I wanted to do was just eventually figure out a way to make it up.
So you're trying to apologize to it?
I was trying to make up for it too. And you know what? To be honest with you, there was actually like a streak that I had in late 2016 to mid 2017 that I was actually actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Late 2000. Okay, look. Actually, the start of 2017 and to like this mid 2017 and stuff like that. That I was actually improving in the community, and I even made a Discord server for my once favorite artist, and she eventually accepted it as her own. But you know what? I held on to the server for too long too, and that actually made that one person come back to scare me out of the server.
I don't know how like Discord really works. So you made her a server and then you held on to it for too long?
I'm sorry, say that again?
So you made this artist a Discord server?
I held on to it for too long because I was like a big fan of her, used to be, and then, you know, that one artist I pissed off actually came back because turns out that artist that I used to stalk, she's a friend of hers.
Hey, but I don't get it. What do you mean holding on for too long?
Like I was technically the server owner for too long, and
what did you want you to do? Like give it over to her?
That artist that I used to stalk, yeah, she wanted me to give it up. So you know what, I did, but because it was mainly because I was scared of her. Yo.
The baby? The baby?
Yo. Shadow in the chat goes is saying she randomly banned me for no reason. Oh, he actually meant to say blocked. She randomly blocked him for no reason. And her group of friends is very toxic. That's the way Shadow sees it. But to be honest with you, maybe one of the things is I told this group of friends while I was with them at one point that look, I heard a false rumor about Shadow at first, and I actually spread it to them that he's into gross things. That wasn't really the case. He is okay with some sexual contact as long as it's within the context of usually non-sexual stories, like Game of Thrones sex. I think he's actually okay with, because you know that's actually just kind of part of the story, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it past that. It's just. It's a bunch of internet drama, basically, that I got myself involved in, and to be honest with you, I still have thoughts over that, and it pisses me off sometimes. It's really fucked me up during RPI, too. I was obsessing over these things in RPI. Yeah. I should not have.
Yeah.
Alright. Where's the mute button? So how else are you doing tonight? Shadow, how else are you doing tonight? Shadow, you there, right? Okay. Just kind of wondering how else you're doing tonight. How many sandbags have you put down? Actually, I'm kind of curious. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I was 20 sandbags. Jeez. Look, I'll tell you this, Shadow. I appreciate you coming to my streams. It's sometimes I would probably think that maybe you would want to talk on Discord now and then, especially since you said hi to me on the platform recently. Like, you know, I thank you for saying hi, but at those points, sometimes I actually don't really know how I would have the conversation with you. Like, you know, does that make sense? Sometimes I just wouldn't really know what to talk about. I don't think it's you. I think it's me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of in the mood for some soda right now. Oh. Wait. Hold on a second. I can't just... Just for the experience? Sometimes it's actually better to have a break from the internet. It just sucks that in the case of our modern world, it barely leaves room for an effective living without the internet now. I told my roommate that I would actually be in the mood to get the Minute Maid smoothies. Like I would literally go ride my bike to the nearest McDonald's and then try to come back with the drinks. But the one problem is it takes more than an hour for me to go to this place by bike. It would take more than an hour for me to go to the nearest McDonald's by bike. And because of that, I would risk that shit melting before it even gets to our dorm. Now playing the Carter's Ape Shit. Okay then. You know who's one friend I actually wish I was able to keep right now, Shadow? I was actually surprisingly friends with Farmanilla for a little bit. I don't really know if you've heard of him. It's probably like one of the chillest dudes I've ever met in the community, and yet I've fucked up by... Yeah. At one point, he was actually kind of willing to help me with my reputation situation. Like, he actually made the effort to give me suggestions about an apology letter to her. You know, I don't really want to say her name anymore, but I'm pretty sure that you would know who I'm talking about at this point. With the context that I gave my roommate earlier. Whatever, but... Yeah, he literally gave me suggestions for edits for an apology letter that I once wanted to hand in to her, and yet, well, we actually also decided that at the end of the day, this apology letter should not happen. In hindsight, I think it's for the best. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my Joy-Con right now. Okay, let's see what happens when I pick confirm. Okay, obviously this wing links work, but let's see, does this look like a wing I can work with now, in terms of its angle? Nah. Gotta move it a little bit more. God damn it, I wish this original wing would just... The original wing part would just get out of the way. This original wing would actually... Just stop. Just stop being there. Come on. Hold on a second. Options? Configure blocks items, I guess? No. Wrong. That's wrong. Shadow, I'm actually kind of thinking that you should make a Twitter, and you know what, you can actually go ahead and follow everyone since you're actually not as known as I am, but then the one thing you just have to be careful is not to say draggy too much. People would probably catch on to that, you know? You're just saying draggy all the time. Draggy. Woo! Boy! Why is this the only preference option? Jesus. Camera view 64. Why is that the only camera option? Come on, man. That should not be the only camera option. At the very least, make an option to make the original blocks from my edit in progress disappear. Alright, here we go. Okay, I obviously did too much of an X rotation. Okay, makes sense. Honestly, fact of the matter is, on my new main Twitter accounts, I really don't know what kind of content I should even enjoy anymore. I don't. I really don't. I just see shit in my timeline. I either like it or I don't. And hell, you know what? There's these two meme lords that are really popular, Grande and Dolan Dark. Like, they just tweet anything and they'll get like thousands of likes. A couple, at least a thousand retweets too. Well, you know what? At the very least, I don't really know how often the actual bans happen, but at the very least, they do shadow bans for reasons that I think are unwarranted. Like, I have search suggestion bans for my Bigoter Spyro handle and my Avalarian Spirit handle, even though my current Avalarian Spirit account on Twitter actually doesn't really have much going for it right now. It literally has almost nothing. The only reason I could think of Avalarian Spirit having a search suggestion ban is because of the fact that, what's it called? I misbehaved with an Avalarian Spirit handle that I turned into my private account on Twitter, Dark Critter Cinder. And Yeah, you know what? I've completely abandoned Dark Critter Cinder. Like, for the people that are in there right now, it's whatever. I'm just hoping that whatever they find in there they want to use in the future to bite me in the ass. Whatever. So for the most part, I've actually avoided all of those people from that one community circle, but I may have fucked up recently. I may have fucked up just this week. So, yeah, you know, I accidentally leaked my new Twitter handle in Zagier's chat. Like, even though there's been like 4 watchers, 3 watchers, I don't know, you, me, someone else that's actually unimportant, yeah, I became paranoid anyway, and I decided to go ahead and make a new Dipsy level account, transfer my handle to that, and I started retweeting people's water dragons that I found by my Dragon OC hashtag searches and Smogus hashtag searches. Unfortunately, I completely forgot to notice the usernames while I went ahead and started retweeting. There's this user called Rockwell Light. I ended up getting like a touch of familiarity on my ass once I went ahead and saw that there was a notification that Rockwell Light was now following me on Twitter, and like, what the fuck? Okay, and then I went ahead and just like looked into this user, looked into who they're following and who they're being followed by. This guy is being followed by Solar Rose. He's followed by Solar Rose, and you know who he fucking follows? For some reason, not that bitch Bird, but the other one. Oh my god. And you know, another hint that I actually got that I may have fucked up is that after I realized that they were from that circle, I sent out a tweet that says, "Oh, hi," and like not even 10 minutes later, I got like a message request. What is the meaning of your tweet? That's all I got to read. What is the meaning of your tweet? And then that message just mysteriously disappeared. I'm thinking the guy blocked me instantly. As soon as he realized that I could actually use that as a scapegoat for saying that I'm being targeted against, or like starting to be harassed, or no, I'm not even the one being harassed. When I shouldn't even deserve to say that when I literally ended up harassing some others. It's just crazy. So, how was the shower?
That was good.
Okay, I like this song. I'm actually going to add it to my Then I added to a couple playlists. Okay, so Rico Nasty Fuck a Bitch. Oh wait. Mega Bitch. I misspelled it. Oh, apparently I've actually had it. I was listening to it before, apparently. Hold on a second. Do I have it in my Fuck You playlist already? Because I put those.
Got a fuck you playlist.
Yeah, because I basically got songs that say are fuck you or are angry in their tone or like even lyrics. I just have it so when I'm in this mood.
No, I get it.
Oh, you've heard of You Got That?
By Alliion? No.
Oh. Alright. One second, let me just go ahead and add this. I'm surprised you actually never really heard of this song. This actually became a meme where like a bunch of anime girls would have like a not safe for workish poses, or in some cases there would be a montage of people just going like dirty poses of their own or something like that. I'm actually going to show you like the video right now. Like, oh my god, this is actually kind of.
If you want a fuck you song, I have one fuck you song down now. Maybe you'll listen to it if you want. It's fucking. It's legit called fucking X30. Fucking times 30. I fucking hate it. Yeah, fucking X30.
All right, hold on.
If you ever care to listen to it.
All right, here you go. And then there were like a bunch of other remixes with this kind of style of a spoof. I mean, the song's bumping. I'll let it down, you know? Yeah, I'm actually just going to play it from Spotify instead, because, oh my god, it's kind of loud and muddy playing it from YouTube. There's a metal cover of this, and to be honest with you, woo! Yeah, metal cover is like kind of sexy that I even added it to my Fuck You playlist too. Just because of the tone, really.
Like, you listen to Slipknot?
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 Who's that?
That's a heavy metal rock band. That makes new music. I'm not into like heavy metal stuff, but it's good.
I'm not always into metal. To be honest with you, most of the songs I've discovered as of late that I actually listen to, well, not every song, but a lot of the songs that I've actually developed a taste for, they have to be songs that I've either discovered through memes or Ocean.
I good man. I'm definitely listening to some songs from the first songs.
Yeah, like there was like this one song that's literally called Crystal Dolphin. It was actually played in this one meme where every single boy from like one class comes out of the stalls in one small boy's bathroom.
That was a meme?
Yeah, a TikTok meme really, but it was a meme. People played kind of spoofs on that where they went ahead and tweeted a caption about that, and I forgot what the original caption was, but my caption for it that didn't even get popular at all. My caption was like, when you catch all of the hide and seekers hiding in the same spot. no, but really though, hold on a second. Crystal Dolphin bathroom meme. Like this whole thing became a meme. And that's it.
Yeah.
Quality's a piece of shit because you know what? I guess it's just because either their college Wi-Fi is just poor that it couldn't really load 1080p so fast, or it's just like a ripped video uploaded in very poor quality. But whatever. Let's see. Should I actually go ahead and play the full song, or should I go ahead and play this one kind of screamo melodic song that I listen to as my vent song now and then? You know what? Okay, let's see. If you can't hang. Yeah, this I actually discovered through Osu as well, but surprisingly, like, look, most songs on Osu, when you look at the YouTube counterparts, they would have, like, views less than 50,000. This one actually was a mainstream song, apparently, because it got, like, 111 views, 111 million views. It's a music video on YouTube.
What was it? Secret Messiah?
Yeah.
Secret Messiah.
It's kind of relatable if you happen to be a guy who really thought you were in love with a woman and she abandoned you for someone else in a cheap way. Apparently I drive myself in this. This is weird. I would say this is the defining song of its genre. I know I can't really find another song like this.
What, just about that girl leaving and him being upset about it? There's so many songs that are like that. I don't know. If this is a song, I really like it.
No, but like in this kind of intensity for like rock. Like it just really screams like anger with its melody. Like anger and a sad tone at the same time. Like you know what you're talking.
Yeah, true. I do what you're saying. Because it does have a little sad, kind of tone. But it's also rock. I like it. It's fuck with the tone.
Like, you know what, I got this, just wants to go ahead and scream and cry and just want to go ahead and say, like, fuck you to the world at the same time, just like...
Guns N' Roses has some songs like this. I'm trying to think like other bands. Pearl Jam definitely has some songs like this. Have you ever listened to the grunge? When I told you about it, I like grunge music. Grunge has a lot of that kind of emo, kind of rock, kind of like this. I want to play it this one.
Yo, you know what? Actually, go ahead and look my song and send it to me on text message. I actually got like a app hooked up on my phone that mirrors text messages to my computer. It's not a Mac, but it actually can do that.
Dude, you know what's a great song? Yeah, I know a song. Wanna listen to it? You just follow it?
You know, we got each other in contacts, don't we?
Yes, I'm trying to message it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and copy the link, and then I'll go ahead and start playing this song on my computer.
I don't know if it's on now.
Alright, here we go.
I forget how hard the song goes, but if you listen to the lyrics, it's definitely a kind of song you just heard. It's about it to show. It's a little more slow. It's not that much rocky, but it's grunge.
By the way, if you're curious about the app, it's called Mighty Text. So I actually have to install like a Chrome extension as a part of this to work, but as long as I got the Chrome extension and the app on my phone, it actually makes a bit of a parody app. Like Microsoft has actually tried making their efforts to make Android play nice with their computers, but so far the effort's kind of futile. Look, this is the Your Phone app. So far, it's really just got messages, photos, and notifications. Like, it doesn't really have so much access to the apps otherwise. Honestly, I actually did not really know that they added notifications recently, because it used to be just messages and photos, and hell, you know what? The photos were only the top 25 recent photos, actually. The 25 recent photos. Like, literally, most of my photos happen to be food because I use food tracking apps. This is actually kind of cool, though. I joined a club called Baja or something like that, Baja, where people would go ahead and make a car in the span of a semester and race it at the end of it or something.
It's a bad example. It's not hip hop. The lyrics are good though. I'm telling you, listen to the lyrics are powerful. But lyrics, understand.
mobile app, I think. No, you know what? I think about Shazam. Shazam would go ahead and pull up the lyrics as you go ahead and Shazam the song, but I'm not sure about Spotify. Let's see. If I were to right-click this, yeah. I think maybe Spotify mobile lets you go ahead and view the lyrics within the app, or just like it pulls up some kind of a website for you that would go ahead and do it.
It's like read the lyrics, but it's only like some lyrics. It shows you the lyrics and it tells you like about the song. It's not like,
well, you know what? I actually like that.
It shares information, like facts and stuff.
Yeah. You know, I've experienced that with what's it called?
Behind the lyrics.
No. I mean, I'm trying to think about the artist behind the song. Avril Lavigne or something like that. Skater Boy.
Yeah, he's from before. I know what you're talking about that, yeah.
I'm talking about the female artist who sings it, like a skater boy. He was a skater boy. He said, "See you later." Okay, yeah. You know, how that song go on. She was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." He wasn't good enough for her. She had a pretty face, but her hair was up in space.
No, is it Avril Lavigne?
Just look up Skater Boy. It's spelled with the 8. It's spelled with the 8. Skater Boy. Actually, no. What? No. You're talking about. You already played on Hero or something like that? This is also something I experienced with Porter Robinson's Shelter. Porter Robinson. Yeah. Porter Robinson. There's actually a very wholesome music video to go along with the song. And you know what? It's anime too, but still, very wholesome song.
Yeah, he's a DJ, right?
Yeah.
This grilling season, we're making 3 things to man the grill. A little flame, an awesome playlist, and incredible flavor.
Hey Shadow, what did you get for your noms?
#1 grilling seasoning. The greatest combo of high-quality spice. It's a flame and flavor. Find it on the spice aisle.
Celebrate New Year's Eve like a VIP in NYC with the New York Lottery and Dick Clark's New Year's Marketing Eve. See you at the show.
Pizza pepperoni? Yo, I had some pizza earlier too. I had like a stromboli slice and a chicken, God damn it, I forgot each other name. I forgot the other word of his name. God damn it. It starts with a P-I-E-G, I think? P-Gilly, something like that? And new semester is right around the corner. Bitch, we had our first week already! Get with the program! Excuse me!
Plus, college students get 50% off when you sign up and verify with Unibase. Click on the banner to sign up and shop or visit atm.com today. Good music, good wine, and good friends. You're listening to Dave Matthews and the 2012 Radio Fund, a playlist featuring some of Dave's favorite artists. So grab a glass of red, white, rosé, and find a comfy chair. Or a great story with a dreaming tree. Tap in and learn more. Please enjoy our wines responsibly. 2019 Dreaming Tree, Pasadena, California.
save it like this. And then I'm gonna work back on Minecraft itself. I wasted so much time just talking about shit and, you know, us just sharing songs and shit like that, and then oh wow. Whatever, man. I'm having a productive night. How many of those do you typically buy? The water bottles, like.
There's like a whole stack here and then
Oh yeah, that's right. Have you tried the water from the water fountain yet? What do you think of it?
It's kind of like water. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Alright.
You like it, sir?
I'm kind of used to it. It's, I do have a concern about whether or not it's filtered, however, because that filter light is on red for that water fountain on the left and even for that water fountain on the right.
On red?
Yeah, I don't even know if they have actually routinely replaced the filters, and if they have, well, they really should go ahead and press whatever button there is to reset the amount of time or the amount of use that the filter can take before it says, hey, I need to be replaced. Alright, anyway, let's see. Four worst candies. So there's this. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Do you know what the fuck this is? I don't don't even know. Gummy peanuts?
Gummy peanuts.
I don't know. That's just weird. Oh, this is weird too. What is that?
Oh, those are, these are the gummy candies and then you just drink the liquid that's inside them. Eat the top and then you drink the liquid.
Did you ever have one of them?
No, but I think I've seen them from them.
Yeah, alright.
Like those? Those are strawberry.
I think I actually remember eating one of these, and as far as I remember, it's actually not that bad. It's not.
Yeah, let's go around. I don't know if Mecca makes it anymore.
Talking about songs like this?
What?
Oh, you talking about the candy? Well, God damn it. Oh my God, man. This is like 2 in a row. Like, first I end up thinking about whether or not I ended up having a poor choice of words when I read this shit, this like little kind of very roleplay shit. Like, oh my God, this is gross. No such thing, you're necky wucky. Or when he's come back, like, see it turns bad. And like, I don't know, so please go to a sub-bug as a pause, I messed up. God damn it! That is straight up furry. And then who the fuck is this, Tyler? And it was like a joke that this guy did. This is who we call Tyler in the server. And like, I made a poor choice of words that actually confused him. Alright, that was a weird moment Nick made for a moment though. What do you mean? What does that mean? What did I do? and then I go ahead and thought you were talking about the song when you were talking about the candy, and then it's like, bro, I'm on a roll to do some mindfucks today, and damn it. I go back into the world to see how this wing looks, and to me it looks like a piece of shit. And now it's raining. Oh. There we go. I'm wondering if I should stop here tonight. Just let you play on the Xbox again. You want to do that?
You can stop it. I'm cool with just keep listening to music.
Oh yeah, Shadow actually has an Xbox too.
Shadow's the guy. Oh, Shadow's right in the chat, right?
Yeah. I don't know whether or not he plays Rainbow Six Siege though. Shadow, do you play Siege?
Does he?
He doesn't. Actually, you know what? I got like an Xbox console companion app on my computer. Let's see. We're friends on Xbox Live, even though I don't have an Xbox myself. Oh, damn, Microsoft. They're a funny character. Alright, so we're going to see, just going to load up the achievements, just to see what Shadow has and what I have in terms of achievements. They actually will go ahead and say what Shadow has in terms of games too.
Oh, yeah.
And the app is taking way too long to load on my computer. I probably just got way too much shit open. I don't know. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot that the Twitch desktop app has a dashboard now. Jesus Christ. know, I'm gonna look it up on my phone. My computer app's just taking way too long. Xbox, here we go. I forget my password. How did I forget my Microsoft password all of a sudden? That's my password, and ended up needing to use log to Windows computers too.
Does the computer have an option to like save your passwords?
I got a password stored in my LastPass account, but you know what? Thankfully, I remember my LastPass password. Oh, I forgot the exclamation point. That's right. I forgot a fucking exclamation point. That's what it is.
But way more than just shave club. Right now, get a shave, shower, or haircut for just $5. After that, please stock regular size products at regular price. Get yours at Dollar Shave.
No affinity, and you're home.
That's your barbecue. That's your party. Everyone, we're going on a road trip. It's only a small size. Let's go to see Toy Story 4 again.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's do this.
I'm on my way.
I can't wait.
Toy Story 4, rated G, general audiences. See it now. Hear that? That's the sweet sound of Minute Maid slushies at McDonald's, turning up your summer. Every sip, slurp, and brought to you by 3 refreshingly chilled flavors like blue raspberry,
He got Halo.
and new sweet peach.
He's got
McDonald's and only for
5 and the Master Chief Collection.
McDonald's for a limited time. Minute Maid trademark the Coca-Cola Company.
It's like that. It was great. It was fun.
Yeah, his shit's on the right. Well, actually, you know, I hit whatever blue bar is full of anything. She would have that game.
Halo Wars, solid fucking game. That's a good game.
Oh my god, he actually bought Infinite Warfare? Really? Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, I'm actually just gonna stop streaming right here. You know, maybe you can probably recommend him some games. Who knows? Like you do, just go ahead and put each other on Xbox right now, and then you just recommend them some games, or something like that. I don't know, can you actually go ahead and share streams privately on Xbox? Share game screens? Whatever, you know? Anyway, yeah, Yo, Shadow, thanks for coming. See you soon again.